At the moment, I challenge myself a little bit to stick to Ableton Live stock plugins only, especially for effect processing on the creative side of things. And also I'm lazy, and I don't want to clutter my computer with too many third-party plugins. For this specific video today, I want to share my latest Ableton Live stock plugin vocal processing chain, and I hope it inspires you. And I think you can also use some parts on different channels. I haven't tried it yet, to be honest, but I think it also works on different channels, not only on vocals. So but yeah, this video is especially for you if you don't like to install new plugins, if you don't like to buy new plugins, and yeah, if you just want to go with Ableton stock plugins. I think you will be surprised how much you can actually get out of them. So yeah, I really encourage you to test some Ableton stock plugins on your very next track. So yeah, hope you like it. Before we start, as always, I want to mention my softpod snappy Rominimal Ableton Live kick template. So if you're new to this channel, you just found it now, I recommend to get my softpod snappy Rominimal Ableton Live kick template. It's basically ready to go template that you can drag and drop into Ableton, and then you can design your very own kick. You can make it soft, snappy, whatever you like. And again, this is stock plugin, so you don't need to install anything else. If you have Ableton Suite 10 or something above, just run with it and you're fine. So you can grab it on the link below. It's for free as a gift from me to you because you're watching this and stick around. Thanks. So now let's jump over to Ableton and see how we can process and make some vocals yeah, more trippier for our Rominimal tracks. Hope you like it. Yeah, I want to talk how to process some vocals to make them, yeah, maybe a little bit more trippy, I don't know. And I was for sure inspired by this track here from Herck. So yeah, my aim basically recently is to challenge myself a little bit to use Ableton stock plugins and yeah, get the most out of them and experiment with them a little bit. And for this video I want to experiment a little bit on vocals. And let's mute or bypass that chain.
Our insight here, you get an insight and you know something.
So this is the vocal.
That it's not going to be real. But when somebody makes you say it,
and you can hear that it's chopped up. And just to start with, I chopped up yeah, really simply just the volume, clip envelope, and then click to volume, and then I use the pencil mode to actually drop down the volume. And I just listened to the track and thought, okay, maybe here I need another vocal snippet kind of, and then I left it open kind of.
our insight here, you get an insight and you know you're kind of afraid that it's not going to be real. But when somebody makes you say it, and it's true.
Yeah, and back here I didn't want any vocals, so now it's looped. So I basically could just drop that vocal clip over somewhere into the arrangement, and then I'm already set in order of those drops. Duplicate it, and then we can just let it run. But anyway, let's talk about yeah, this is just how I yeah, more about the workflow or something, you know. But let's talk about the actual effect chains or effect chain. That's what you are here for. Now let's mute, yeah, let's mute all of that. So the first thing I was experimenting with was really this amp.
Are inside here, you know, you get an insight and you know something.
The more we turn this up,
are inside here, you know, you get an insight and you know something.
the more it gets distorted in the blues setting. I guess, yeah, blues, heavy and bass setting. Okay, next thing in the chain is really envelope follower. Again, what this does is it captures the audio's waveform.
Are inside here, you know, you.
And then we can actually use this yeah, waveform to actually assign it to some parameters, control parameters. And in my case I used frequency and LFO amount of this auto filter, and this is actually preset swirl, but I think I adjusted some stuff, especially the shape. Let's hear that.
Are inside here, you know, you get an insight and you know something. You're kind of afraid that it's not going to be real. But when somebody makes you say it,
Let's play around a little
it's
bit.
true.
Without envelope follower.
After me. He wants me to say it, damn it.
Yeah, with some swirly effects. Then next thing is cabinet, I guess. Yes, cabinet.
You get an insight and you know something. Flashes are inside here, you know, you.
I think this cabinet is a reamp technique, I guess. So you basically place some microphones in front of a amp, and then you record that signal. And here you have actually different options of the microphone setting. To be honest, I don't know if this actually adds that much to the sound, but yeah, let's leave it on. Then my good old friend LFO assigned to a random and assigned to a chorus. Yeah, basically just experiment with different controls here, and I would recommend doing the same. That's a lot of fun, to be honest. Yeah, here the delay, let's see how it changes without it.
You're kind of afraid that it's not going to be real. But when somebody makes you say it, and it's true.
Yeah, basically just gets more dynamic as soon as we assign some LFO automation to it, rather than being static without it. And then I have another chorus effect. And then I have a frequency shifter. Again, this is a preset. Here you can really shape the sound with this frequency shifter. if you want to. Taste thing, I don't know, I leave it. Really a taste thing. Yeah, I leave it that way. Then I have a spring reverb here. Again, preset. And I forgot, I actually detuned this a little bit. So yeah, I hope this gives you some ideas, some inspiration to do similar on your very own next vocal track that you're using in your own tracks. And yeah, this is just some random ideas, some advice buffet style, so you take what you like, what fits your taste. Again, to sum it up, number one, I used an amp to distort the voice a little bit. Then followed by an envelope follower that takes the audio's waveform, and with that we can actually use it to control some parameters here on the auto filter. In my case it's frequency and amount. Then I have it followed by a cabinet. I don't know if this actually adds something to the sound. Could probably also run without it. Then followed by my good friend LFO, assigned to different parameters on a chorus. Just experiment with what works, what not. Then followed by another chorus, and then we have a frequency shifter, dialing in just a little bit to give a little bit, some swirls and stuff. And then finally I have an echo, spring echo, spring reverb, I don't know how to call that, to give lots of feedback in between those chops that I showed you beforehand. So the idea was that I have a chop and then it transitions kind of into the next one. Now a little bonus tip here, how I worked on this one. Also use this clip envelope just to give those little tsk. And also here delay. Makes it a little bit wider, swirly, just to give a little bit impact every now and then on that clap. out the vocals at all. And so on. Hope you get the idea. Hope you like it. Thanks for your time. See you next week. Cheers. Bye bye.